In 218 BCE, a young Hannibal Barca swore an oath of eternal hostility toward Rome at a Carthaginian altar, fueled by the death of his father, Hamilcar. This moment, witnessed by Carthaginian elders, became the catalyst for one of history's most audacious military campaigns. Hannibal's vow, made at just 9 years old, set the stage for his lifelong mission to challenge Rome's dominance. The oath, steeped in Punic tradition, was a sacred promise that would shape the course of the Second Punic War. To invade Italy, Hannibal assembled a diverse army of 90,000 infantry, 12,000 cavalry, and 37 war elephants, a force unparalleled in its multicultural composition. Recruits included Numidian horsemen, Iberian warriors, and Celtic mercenaries, each bringing unique tactics. The elephant, sourced from North Africa, symbolized Carthage's military might. This army, gathered in New Carthage, modern Spain, showcased Hannibal's strategic genius in unifying disparate cultures under a single campaign against Rome. Hannibal's first major obstacle was the Rhône River, where Roman scouts awaited. To outmaneuver them, he devised ingenious rafts to ferry elephants across, while infantry swam or used boats. The crossing, executed under cover of a diversionary force, demonstrated his logistical brilliance. By the time Romans arrived, Hannibal's army had vanished into the hinterland, leaving them baffled. This maneuver marked the beginning of his legendary Alpine trek. The Allobroges, an Alpine tribe, ambushed Hannibal's army in narrow mountain passes, hurling boulders and arrows. Despite heavy losses, Hannibal's troops shielded their elephants, vital for psychological warfare, by forming protective barriers. This betrayal forced Carthaginians to adapt, using guerrilla tactics to counter the tribes. The ambush revealed the Alps' deadly unpredictability, yet Hannibal's resilience kept the march alive. As winter set in, Hannibal's army faced glaciers and blizzards, losing men and horses to hypothermia. Soldiers wrapped elephant legs in cloth to prevent frostbite, while others carved paths through ice. The descent was brutal. Livy men slipped into chasms or froze mid-step. Yet Hannibal pressed on, proving his leadership under nature's harshest conditions. At the Alpine summit, Hannibal rallied his surviving 20,000 troops with a stirring speech, gesturing toward Italy's fertile plains. He invoked their oath and the glory awaiting them, reigniting morale. This moment, immortalized by historians, underscored his ability to inspire amidst adversity. The sight of Italy below symbolized both hope and the looming clash with Rome. Descending the Alps, Hannibal's army faced relentless guerrilla attacks. They repurposed elephant tusks as battering rams and used fog to mask movements. These improvisations, born of necessity, showcased Carthaginian adaptability. By outthinking tribes in their own terrain, Hannibal secured safe passage, a prelude to his later tactics against Rome. After 15 days in the Alps, Hannibal emerged into Italy with just 26,000 surviving troops, a third of his original force. Yet their arrival stunned Rome. No invader had crossed the Alps since mythical times. The Po Valley's warmth revived the army, and local Gauls joined their cause. Hannibal's audacity had reshaped the war's trajectory. When news reached Rome, the Senate erupted in panic. Hannibal's Alpine crossing defied all military logic. Consuls scrambled to mobilize legions, fearing an attack on the city itself. The psychological impact was profound. Rome, the Mediterranean superpower, now faced an enemy who'd achieved the impossible. Hannibal's Alpine crossing was merely the prologue. In 216 BCE, he annihilated 8 Roman legions at Cannae, a masterpiece of tactics. The Alps had tested his army's limits, forging a battle-hardened core. Though Carthage ultimately fell, Hannibal's legacy as history's boldest strategist was cemented by this impossible march.